Yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Adebayo passes to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Wiggins against Wagner. Wiggins, no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Here's Banchero. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, look at Banchero opting for the soft finish. Great to see him be so versatile with his offense.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. On the wing, Burks. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Hero for 3. The rebound by Carter.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Miami. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Ware. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Burks with it. Now Adebayo. Hero outside. 5 to shoot. Wiggins with a screen on Suggs. Hero for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Out left to the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Banchero's gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Banked it in off the glass. Banchero's got 6 points.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Lataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Here's Black. Anthony outside. Hits the trifecta.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Love. Outside Mitchell. Here's Larson. Love, a screen on Anthony. Larson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So for the Magic, Banchero comes in for Isaac. And Harris is subbed in for Wagner. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Anderson can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Cole Anthony, he's been the guy making things happen for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
On the take. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Isaac with a screen on Robinson. Isaac outside. Here's Black. Yet to see a basket. Sinks the tray.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And there's the screen. Anderson passes to Highsmith. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Black passes to Suggs. Now Carter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Here's Hero. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Orlando leading by 4. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. 1:11 left in the half. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Orlando on D. They lead by 4. Outside Burks. Adebayo from long range. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Batase with a screen. Wagner for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Batase. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
And here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet. Pass to Adebayo. Up and over Carter. Adebayo, that's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Magic out in front, leading by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Cole Anthony. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Wiggins. And there's a pick for the lead. Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And Carroll with it. 3-pointer. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Outside Burks. Pass to Adebayo. No one near him. Good on the shot. Adebayo's got 9 points. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Ware. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Suggs against Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Miami again with the bucket.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins from long range. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. 5 points in the game.
Exclamation 3 from Wiggins.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, they'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in. That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Pass to Banchero. There's the three. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game. Robinson finds Adebayo. Robinson in the post, defended by Wagner. For the lead. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And Hero understands his role in this offense, and he knows when he should look to score.
Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Robinson. Hero from way outside. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Good awareness from Banchero. Sees the steal and gets out in transition.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Burks. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Black. 6 points for him. Pass to Banchero. From the line. Banchero missing again.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Anthony, Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Black in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Banchero against Robinson.
Oh! Wow!
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Hero for 3. Drills it from deep. And the Heat lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Pass to Banchero. Stolen by Anderson. Robinson against Banchero. Here's Larson. Inside. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Batadze. Orlando has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Isaac. Oh, he tries a 3. Drains the triple.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his three-point shot.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Banchero finds Wagner. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Suggs outside. with a nice touch off the window.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Takes a 13-footer, and there's another one for the Heat.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Carter, a screen on Burks. Here's Wagner. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Hero. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Suggs. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Suggs against Hero. And it's good. And that one brings them within one.
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth, and that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Hero. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Banchero surveys. Carter, a screen on Adebayo. Outside Carter, fires the three. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the center position. Hero for 3, and that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night. And the Magic shooting at a very efficient 67%. Here's Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Banchero against Adebayo. Banchero passes to Wagner. Suggs outside. The baseline J. And the shot no good, a bit short. Miami has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Hero. That doesn't go either for Hero. To the inside, Carter. And it's in. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Now Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Suggs. Now here's Hero. Wiggins from long range. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And Caro in the post, working on Adebayo.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. No! Bangs home the 3! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Up top, Hero. Here's Ware. Missed it! Another tie! And we're going to have a second overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here we go. Hero with it. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Burks. Beyond the arc. Adebayo, no good. The Magic shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. And there it is for him.
I mean, it's incredible. Can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Up top, Hero. He's covered by Suggs. Hero with the bucket.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Pass to Bankero. Over Adebayo. And Bankero with a bucket on the assist from Suggs. Bankero's got 25 points in the game. Hero outside. For 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Suggs outside. It.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs, showing toughness fighting through the contact.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Hero. And he sinks it.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Wagner inside, pounded by Wiggins. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound Miami.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Hero. The three is up. On target from range.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Shakes him. The kick out to Banchero. And stolen by Adebayo. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. Laces one from 3. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he's unable to get the second one. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
A look at the Magic starting group. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at point guard. Now, here's Banchero. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to Nesmith. Outside Turner. Here's Nemhard. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
And so it's Indiana with it. After the Magic pick up 2. Nemhard, no good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now Halliburton, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Turner with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Here's Nemhard. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Caldwell-Pope. Banchero's got 5 now. Pass to Nemhard. Now here's Turner. Siakam outside. Neesmith with the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Wagner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Over to the left wing. And here is Suggs. Batadze the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Good on the bucket.
Look at Caldwell-Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Nemhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Magic leading by 4. Suggs with the ball. Nemhard covering. Now Suggs. Here's Batadze. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Such a wide open look. Halliburton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Isaac with a screen for Banchero. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Banchero's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Banchero answering. I'm here, he says, firing right back from deep.
Outside Mathurin. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Great defense that time from Banchero. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, That's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from McConnell. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Anthony. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Orlando also making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Isaac. Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Nembhard finds Halliburton. An easy 2 points on the layup. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Turner against Carter. Pass to Suggs. The three-pointer no good. Pacers trail by 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mathurin for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Indiana making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Toppin, and it's Neesmith in for Halliburton. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Wagner comes in for Black, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Cole Anthony.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Back to Suggs. 46 seconds left in the first half. The shot will not fall. Indiana's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's Siakam. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Nembhard. 5 points in the game. Siakam left side. Isaac with some nice D. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3. Pass to Turner from downtown. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his 3-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Here's Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Neesmith has got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Carter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. Wendell Carter Jr.'s tough as they come.
The Magic shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Banchero. Suggs with the ball. Traps in the tray.
Timeout.
And now it's a 10-point Magic lead.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
The Pacers making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Matherin. And Turner kicks to Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta. Siakam's got 5.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Banchero outside. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Carter outside. Now here's Suggs. 8 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Black. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 8.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Halliburton outside. Matherin for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Talk about a timely trade. They had to stay within reach going into the fourth, and that 3 helps them do just that.
The third quarter comes to a close. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We'll be topping out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Matherin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the Pacers' 5.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Matherin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Banchero is screened for Anthony. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. And Toppin throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So Banchero will go to the free throw line. That's on Benedict Mathurin. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Turner. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Pacers trail by 3. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner.
Timeout.
That is his first foul of the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thanks, David. Magic leading by 3. Suggs in the corner. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Halliburton with it. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Turner with the screen to tie it up. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Count it. 18 points for Paolo Banchero.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Halliburton on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Banchero, right side. Lays it up off the glass. Banchero's got 12 points here in the second half.
Stepping up in a big moment, Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
Pass to Siakam. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. That's 10 points for Siakam. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Here's Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Here's Siakam. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
.41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer is right on target.
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Contavious Caldwell Pope.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Off target from three-point range. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Here he goes. And it's Suggs missing. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Suggs finds Banchero. Buckner from long range. Connects from downtown.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid, guarded by Okongwu. Back to Embiid. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. From downtown. Pure from 3-point range. Young's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Oubre from the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his 3-point shot as a weapon.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. And a miss there on the triple. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Connects from downtown. He has 6.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Rizachet. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Here's Daniels. Right wing. Now Okongwu. Back to Daniels. 4 on the clock. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Shot on the wing. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Here's Risacher. To the middle. Tipped. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Sixers ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Caris LeVert is out there with Risacher. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Mann in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's McCain. Puts up a 3. And it's Niang with a rebound. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Capella, screen on Butler. Back to Capella.
Oh! Wow!
Unreal!
That's what they came for.
Wow.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid ignores the contact and converts.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Buffkin. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Buffkin's got his first 2 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. LeVert using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
What's impressive about Caris LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
Now here's Niang. LeVert outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 5. There's the steal. Here's McCain. Rebounded by the Hawks. LeVert right side. Buries it from 3. Now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game here. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Maxey against Young. And missed layup. The 76ers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. 35 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over George. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
George feels it out a bit. Lets a floater go. Johnson with the defensive effort. From deep three-point range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top, up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. Young with it. Guarded now by George. Oh, Young with the power move. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Gets the 3 to fall.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. Floats one. Fearless from Young inside.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And here's George. Down low. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this time. You cannot take a chance here. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Young with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Young, the pass to Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Now Okongwu. Outside Young. Over Embiid. Paul George pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Now Maxey. Throws it up high. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
No one covering. Daniels has got 5.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Okongwu, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Here's LeVert. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Maxey, that's good. Give him 8.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
LeVert goes against Maxey. The shot from the low post is good. The 76ers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the 76ers lead by 4. Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now here's LeVert. 7 points in the game. The 3. He drops it from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Sixers on top, leading by a point. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got George Niang. He's out there with Terrence Mann. Karis LeVert is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Edwards. And here's Butler outside. He can't get that one to fall. The Hawks leading. Here's Krejci. To the inside. Here's Capella. And the shot's good.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Outside Butler to the middle. Embiid gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Capella.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. The free throw drops for Embiid.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Appreciate the report, Allie. George for 3, fires in the triple.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Young misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid inside. Guarded by Okongwu for 3. George. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The jump hook. Here's Grimes. The three-pointer off the mark. Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Johnson. 13 feet out. No good off the glass.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Shoots from 12. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Young against Maxey. Johnson passes to Young to end the run. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Embiid with it. Pass to Maxey. 4-3. Rebound Atlanta. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Embiid. No luck on that one. Good D by Kangwoo. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
"12 seconds left in the fourth." To the paint. Now Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. And he drills the triple.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Richard Jefferson.
And run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Burks. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. And that one's on target from the wing. Young with the ball. Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizushea. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Adebayo. 5 to shoot. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Burks for 3, drills it from outside. Burks has got 5.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the game. Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. He's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Young against Hero. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. And Young kicks to Okongwu. A nice shot by LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Hero passes to Ware. Good ball movement here by Miami. And a wide open look for Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. .56 seconds left to play in the first. And stolen by Love. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Larson. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta, trailing by 5. Pass to Capella. Shoots from 14. That shot no good. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Now Reza Shea. No scoring in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Duncan Robinson out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat leading by 5. Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And you could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Reza Shea with it. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Miami's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Jovic passes to Robinson. Anderson a screen on LeVert. Here's Hero. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Young is subbed in for Reza Shea. Burks against LeVert. Aston Yang. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And how about Duncan rising up there and showing he's got the ability to throw it down?
Young outside. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 7. Pass to Anderson. Hero on the wing. In the corner, it's Robinson. Good on the triple. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up.
Young for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bounce pass Young. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint unless you want to see a highlight.
Outside, Hero. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so it's Miami. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Hero from long range. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Pass to Ware. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And that one's good. Reza Shea. Reza Shea has got 5 now.
Reza Shea is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
And it's in there. And the Heat lead by 10.
And Matador defense
That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Johnson kicks to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing, cooking with grease right now.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Robinson's checked in for Wiggins. George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Karis LeVert comes in for Trae Young. Adebayo passes to Ware. Outside, Hero. This one for three. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
LeVert with a wide-open look. Another three for Atlanta.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Burks. And the Heat, another three.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
LeVert finds Johnson. Back to LeVert. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Johnson sends the screen for LeVert to the middle. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Mitchell looking it over. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. From deep three-point territory. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He ends. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks trail by 9. We've got Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson out there with Kevin Love. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. LeVert finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Hero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Pass to Larson. Matthews with the steal. And here they come. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Burks kicks to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Young. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Young with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Hero. Wiggins with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Wiggins against Young. And it's Wiggins missing. The Hawks trail by 3. Shot from 12. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Assertive play by Reza Shea. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
Young against Hero. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Hero against Young. And that one drops for him. Hero's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Hero. And he makes good on the layup. Hero's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Adebayo with a screen on Young.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young, no good. Now the Heat with it. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Hero shooting. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson, a wide open look, and it's Miami with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
A battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Here's Ware. Just 5 to shoot. Hero for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Hero. Over Suggs. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 5.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. Carter, a screen on Adebayo. Banchero, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Burks. Here's Ware. Wiggins outside. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Magic. Batase's checked in. Now here's Burks. Wiggins with it. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Cole Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Anthony.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Pass to Love. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Anthony. Inside, Batadze, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside Robinson, from deep. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. We've got 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Orlando shooting their first free throw this game. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic up 1. And quarter number. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
Well, so far they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Paolo Banchero. Anthony is out there with Goga Batadze. And it's Black in at point. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Larson. Anderson with a screen on Anthony. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Anderson for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
So both teams making some changes here, and it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
And the shot goes down.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. There's a screen. Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Magic trail by 3. Pass to Black. Anderson against Banchero. Carter, a screen on Anderson. The 3 from Banchero. Rebound Miami.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker And getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Pass to Ware. Back to Adebayo. Now Burks. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Adebayo is screen on Suggs. 6 to shoot. It's Wiggins on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Orlando trailing here. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Hey, expanding his range. Knocks down the triple. Carter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Burks. And he converts the layup.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. On the wing, Suggs. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs, showing toughness fighting through the contact.
Burks for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Burks has got 5 now. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Wiggins against Wagner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And both free throws good for Wagner.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Orlando ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Tyler Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. And Carroll passes to Caldwell-Pope. Knocked away. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. Magic leading by 4. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Over Adebayo. The rebound by Ware.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The mobility of Adebayo is superb, and his muscular physique allows him to convert through contact.
Banchero outside. Fires the 3. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Robinson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Black's checked in for Orlando. Here's where. No points so far. Back to Adebayo. Outside Burks. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Wagner against Robinson. Here's where. Outside Burks. Pass to Robinson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Carter. Banchero with it. Hero picks him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Anderson's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero. And the Magic making a change here. Mitchell against Suggs. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Wagner outside. Drops in the 3. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Pass to Larson. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Miami. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anthony. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Oh, talk about a timely 3-ball. They had to stay within reach.
The third quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, leading by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Mo Wagner is out there with Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the point. Hero outside. To the wing on the left. The shot. And Miami again with the bucket.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Wagner, the pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Magic lead by 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender
timeout.
got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
The three from Banchero. Rebound Miami.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul so far. Suggs against Hero. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Orlando has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. On the clock. Pass to Burks to take the lead. Nails it from 3. And the Heat lead by 1. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Count it.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
To the paint.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Banchero surveys. Over Adebayo. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. And Adebayo slams it in.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Pass to Banchero. Paolo, strong.
And when they need a bucket, Banchero wants to be the guy to get it. And he's got a nose for the big situations.
Hero against Suggs. Hero, no good. Wagner outside. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Stolen by Hero. Right side Burks. To the middle. Adebayo. He connects!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going for the lob! And it's slammed in by Carter.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And it's Miami's ball. They lead by 1. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And now they foul and stop the clock. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. There's 6 seconds left in the game. Suggs, the pass to Carter. The three from Banchero. Misses the shot. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Boy, a hard-fought alley. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Kevin, a lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's the Magic's ball. It's a three-point game. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Back to Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Orlando now. And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Caldwell Pope against White. For three. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
There's the lob to Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Carter Jr. rises up, gets the ball mid-flight, and sends it home.
And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Wagner. Following the basket by Derek White. And it's Banchero missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. Brown outside. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Suggs. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Carter with a screen on Porzingis. Banchero. And the three ball is good. Banchero's got 8 points.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
The leaner. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Jason Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. He gets that one. 10 points for him.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Three-pointer, and the basket by Hauser.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And it's blocked. Isaac kicks to Black. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Back to Isaac. Fade away. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Tatum hammers it home.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Banchero outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Banchero's got 13 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Goes up at the stripe. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Wagner comes in for Banchero. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. 1:05 left in the second quarter. "14 feet away, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Suggs has got the game tied up here for the Magic. Outside Tatum. Caldwell-Pope against White. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Bitadze. Now Wagner to the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brown. White down low. He's defended by Wagner.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on a shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done.
With 1 on the clock, And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Boston on. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly. Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your 2 best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that. The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Brown. Brown against Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Here's Brown. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brown's got 8.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Pass to Hauser. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hauser's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
A shot by Anthony, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
To the left wing, Isaac with the steal. Pass to Anthony. Inside. Here's Bitadze. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And good that time.
Well, you watch Paolo Banchero and the offensive arsenal. This guy is just built to score the ball.
Pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Banchero, here we go. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Suggs kicks to Carter. Magic moving the ball around. Banchero with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. They now take the lead. Banchero's got 29.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
White looking around. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
Pass to Banchero. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum. 1:31 left in the fourth. Through contact, Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Banchero left side. Trying to get open his Carter. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1, and it's good, 2 points.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball. Pretty pass.
Banchero outside. Over Tatum. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wagner finds Suggs. And here's Banchero. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Come on, no doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Carter with a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Now here's Okongwu. The 3 from Rizeshe. Okongwu. Tip back in for 2.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Caldwell Pope, following the score by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Banchero's got 5 points.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Rizeshe from behind the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizeshe has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Back to Young. To the inside. And Carter with the block. Caldwell Pope against Okongwu. Banchero. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. The Hawks making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Wagner for 3. LeVert with a rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to Daniels. Banchero against Johnson. And here's LeVert for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. And here's Suggs. And the layup is good.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Pass to Daniels. LeVert goes against Caldwell Pope. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Outside Carter. And here's Caldwell Pope. Suggs left side. Carter from outside. LeVert with a rebound. Hawks trail by 3. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. Caldwell Pope against LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Young. Launches it. The rebound by Carter. Now here's Banchero. 11 feet out. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Banchero's got 10.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Goga Bitadze. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the point.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
So it's Orlando now, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Anthony, and Anthony slams it in.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Harris is checked in for Isaac, and Risacher gets it to go.
And you see how dangerous Risacher can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
The ball's knocked loose. Harris with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Pass to Banchero. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. Orlando again missing. Hawks trail by 3 to the left side wing. LeVert outside. Takes the 3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
Here's Anthony. Banchero outside. Banchero on the take. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The Magic making a switch here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Black. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Harris. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Now here's Suggs. Wagner outside, takes a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Niang, no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. Caldwell Pope finds Carter. Banchero the screen. Wagner for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Young looking for an opening. LeVert outside. This one for three. And that one's good. Man's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Banchero. 12 points for him. Suggs outside. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Orlando.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Orlando leading. Banchero finds Suggs. Back to Banchero. Spins. Misses from close range.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Risache. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Risache's got 10.
It's always good to see Risache mixing it up down low.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Daniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Orlando's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Johnson a screen on Suggs. Young from long range. And Atlanta misses again.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner. 7 points in the game.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Kongwu, a screen on Wagner. The 3 from Risache. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 3. Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. Kongwu against Banchero. Over Kongwu. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Niang, left side, picked up by Kongwu. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Atlanta shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to LeVert. Now Okongwu. The shot by LeVert, no good. Wagner outside. The rebound by Atlanta. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's LeVert. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. LeVert's got 8.
Boy, guys, it's so good to see somebody still taking advantage of the mid-range. LeVert with the bucket.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner against Johnson. And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Now here's LeVert. Give him 8 points now. With 4 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 10.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Magic leading by just 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Orlando right now, they've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Goga Bitadze. Anthony is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the 1 spot. Pass to Capella.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Man, he's checked in for Atlanta. Down low, Bitadze. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
They set a pick, and here's LeVert for 3. Can't get it to drop. Magic leading by 6. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Bitadze. There's the triple, and the 3-pointer goes.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Capella, screen on Anthony. Here's LeVert. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Yeah, LeVert's so good at getting to his spots and capitalizing once there. Fun to watch him when he gets rolling like this.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thank you for that. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Orlando leading by 8. Pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul. And here's Banchero. Tipped away. Here's Rizachet to the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Banchero. Paolo, strong.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Here's Young. And the shot goes. Orlando has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Back to Suggs. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And Wagner gets it to go.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The kick out to Johnson. Here's Young. And there's the rejection.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Pass to Rizachet from the arc.
Wagner takes a lot of pride in trying to make a defensive impact and does a good job contesting the shot there.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused.
love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Grimes, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here is Holiday. Right side Tatum. Over Oubre. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
George with the bucket.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
6 to shoot. White, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Grimes. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is George. Here's Embiid. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that ties it up.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. Baseline J on the way. And another basket for Boston.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
The 76ers making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. Al Horford's checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to White. Tries it from 19. Count it. 7 points for Derek White.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Outside, George. Here's Yabusele. Here's Grimes. Light covering. Now here's Oubre. Lets it go with the 3. And it's sent back by White. Brown with the bounce pass. Down low. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Horford.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
Pass to George. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Brown with the bucket.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Holiday against Maxey. Out left to the wing. Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Embiid, no good. Embiid's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Here's the 3. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Pass to Embiid. Over Horford. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Joel Embiid. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Hauser. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Butler. Embiid the screen. Butler attacking. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 1. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Here's McCain. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's Embiid. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never waned.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Pass to Bona. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. Up top, Tatum. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Tatum. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Maxey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
And White kicks to Cornett. Brown outside. Four on the shot clock. Nice move. And finished off by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Maxey looking it over. The layup off target. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Boston on top. They're up by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
George is out there with Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Now, here is George. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Here's Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Outside Holiday. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 10 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
George against Brown. Yep, it counts.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's George. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 11 points for George.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Paul George.
Timeout,
Boston also with the sub. Pritchard's checked in. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Now here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. And here's Brown outside. Buries it from three-point range. He has 7.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Maxey passes to Oubre. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Al Horford's checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 5. Here's Bona, guarded by Horford. Drills the three-pointer.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Boston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Brown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's McCain. Makes it off the glass. McCain's got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him, and they pick up 2.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Maxey with it. Just 3 on the clock. He lays it in. Maxey's got 7 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Boston, we've got Tatum, and it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Boston.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Yabusele. Outside Butler. There's a screen. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Boston has possession. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. The 3 from Tatum. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
We will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Oubre outside. Maxey sets a screen for Oubre. It's good from long range. And the 76ers lead by 1. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Lock at 6. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Grimes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Tatum slips by the contact inside.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Embiid, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Buries it from outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Never one to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
Off the inbound pass.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Tries from 10. Here's Embiid. Good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Pass to Porzingis. It's good.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
Here's Embiid. Can't cash in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. George finds Oubre. Can't get the three to fall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Porzingis with the block. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This, all right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's good.